Okay, so I'm live. What up, Pink Ladies, T-Birds, just happy watchers of my shit. Listen, I had no intention of going live. None. No intention of going live. None at all. Um, I was in the process of getting the winterization down, changing my curtains, redoing my room, getting it set up for everything. Rise of the Pink Ladies dropped today. I'm halfway through the second rewatch. I need 3 because that is going to be a full fledged broke everything that could be broke down review is going to be what happens on Rise of the Pink Ladies. What's going up, Sun Expression? Everything. My hair ain't even really fucking done. This was like a practice round that I was trying to figure out. I even got on my Pink Lady shit. Like, I was not planning on doing a video at this time or going live. It was not my intention. But some things have come to my attention. Like I said, like, this ain't even pent properly. This is not ratted properly. Like, I was in the process of doing all of this. I watched Rise of the Pink Ladies. I watched everything. I made sure that I was doing a second rewatch, taking my good notes about, things that as the resident Grease, that's neither here nor there, because right now I can't really talk about Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies because I was bothered and disturbed by something that happened on Facebook recently for me, because I wasn't super active on it today, and I wasn't super active on social media or really with anything because I was doing my shit for Rise of the Pink Ladies. Went and got my niece from work, went and got some stuff, which, by the way, because of some new health issues, which are a relatively easy fix. I had to get my meds adjusted. I have to change my diet. Some other things are going on. Okay. So when I jump on Facebook, the first thing I see is this drama about Bud Light beer cans. Okay. And I'm like, wait, are we really, are y'all really still fighting about, because the goddamn Bud Light beer got a rainbow logo on it? This is why I made this video, because I'm like really upset that I saw so many things about that first. That I didn't know, and this was reported 9 hours ago, that the owner and founder of Cash App was murdered. And the reason why that made me so upset is because how did I get on Facebook and immediately see 15 posts about y'all mad at the beer can before I ever got to something about somebody being murdered? How is that fucking possible? What the fuck are we doing in life, in this world, where that wasn't the first thing I saw on fucking Facebook? The first thing I saw was Merch safe from being offended by a beer can. First of all, and this is what y'all ain't gonna like, if you're not somebody that fucks with me and you just happen to walk into this video, might not be the wrong bitch. I'm an acquired taste. Kind of like Bud Light. Light beer is fucking gay as shit any fucking way. Y'all mad because the can is rainbow? Listen, as somebody who is an avid drinker, even though I had to separate myself from beer because of the grain and some other health issues where I really don't fuck with anything that's not whole grain. I don't do white potatoes. I don't do white corn. I kind of got back into it and then started having some of the health issues that I'm having again. So obviously that is something I can't do. So if I can't eat white bread or white corn or pancakes, white grain, anything like that. Obviously, I can't fucking drink beer, and that's why I stopped drinking beer in the first place. But never in the history of never dumb did I ever drink light beer, because if I'm going to drink beer, bitch, give me all the calories. I'm going out like that. So light beer inherently is already a little bit goddamn gay. Now, for the people that don't fuck with this channel and don't know that I am non-conformative, don't know that before I came out as non-conformative, I have been a huge champion for LGBTQ and everything, basically. I don't say that to be a joke. I say that in the way that at 44 years old, less than a day, actually a day away from a month of turning fucking 45, that is what I was taught to look at it like. Hello, video games. That's how I was taught to look at it. Like, light beer is for women. Light beer is gay as shit. And I'm not saying it to be offensive. I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, that I cannot believe of all things that are arguing about fucking light beer. Y'all are mad because the can got fucking rainbows on it. When a lot of you are out there, I can't drink beer at all, and nothing with wheat. I used to really enjoy it. I'm one of those girls that were a beer drinker. Like, I know my difference between lagers, ales, craft beers, no, like ciders and stuff like that. Maybe. I really can't fuck with anything that's made with barley or wheat. Or at least I shouldn't. So I cut it out of my diet along with white bread and everything else. But here's my thing. I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from when I say this, because you know the type of people who are in a fucking uproar about this. And the reason why I'm saying it the way that I'm saying it, very bluntly, and saying, hey, light beer is already kind of gay, is because I want you to understand at my age, if I'm saying it like that, the people that are upset about that are the people that are saying that any fucking way. So, like, what? I'm confused. Let me tell you about a real goddamn beer drinker, or a drinker of any sort. Do you care what the fucking labels say? Well, thank you, John Got Bent. If you are a drinker, like, tell the truth. I literally posted this on Facebook. You video games, you might be in the wrong goddamn conversation, because that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm sorry that you're not like super familiar with my channel to know that that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is this. The people that are upset that the Bud Light can has a rainbow on it are the people that were making fun of people for drinking light beer in the fucking first place, calling them gay. So what the fuck are you mad at? That's the point that I'm making. Not saying me specifically. I'm just showing a precedent of how I grew up, the age I grew up, what I drank, and what it was. Like, oh my God, when I was like in college, 21, 22, and a guy ordered a light beer. Ew, guy, what? But these are the people that are mad that the can now has rainbows on it. Y'all thought light beer was gay anyway. So what fucking difference do it make? That's the point that I'm making. But at the end of the day, those are the still people that they were drinking like that in college and they're still drinking like that. Do the label of what's on the beer fucking matter? I guarantee you, when they do Christmas cans for Budweiser, I guarantee you there's not some Jewish guy out there saying, I'm not going to drink Budweiser because y'all got Christmas trees and shit on that. Give me some with some menorahs and some 6-point stars on it. They're not. They're not. Budweiser got Christmas cans every year. You ever hear the Jewish community complain and say, y'all shouldn't be doing that because everybody don't celebrate Christmas? No. And I bet you there's plenty of Jewish people drinking them goddamn Budweisers. And guess what? When they're cans like that, They're limited edition cans like that. If you're a real fucking beer drinker and you support the company and that's what you drink and that's what you drink and that's what you drink and you actually go to the store and buy Budweiser, you look for those cans because you know the beer is fresh. So who the fuck is mad at it because it's got a goddamn rainbow on it? It's, for me, and it's two sides of the same coin. What's up, Sailor Goon? It's two sides of the same coin for me. And then I'm going to get back into more why I'm so upset that this is actually more of an issue that I'm literally actually talking about more than the real issue. It's two sides of the same coin with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. She did the John Cena and everybody thought it was cute. Girl gave it to her back. Everybody, she's classless, she's ghetto, she's hood, that's ridiculous. And then the girl Caitlin Clark said, hey, shit, she did wrong. We are playing a fucking sport. This is what we do. She didn't do shit wrong. And her team played better. Fucking duh. So my problem is this. Yeah, it's any reason to show hate, and that's my fucking problem. Since when? And I know a lot of you, I know that not all, but a lot of people that have followed me in the past and still follow me are younger than me. And I'm aware of that. But when in the history of ever did you care what kind of can your alcohol came in, or for that matter, bottle? Do you care? Or do you care about getting fucked up? So why do you care that the Bud Light can is gay? To me, I don't see why they do special fucking limited cans of anything. But it's marketing. Do you think more gay people are going to buy Bud Light because the cans got rainbows on it? No. Do I think Bud Light might sponsor some more drag brunches and things during Gay Pride Month because they have these cans and gay people is going to take their money and yeah. Are you want to sponsor this event? Half at it, boss. Do I think Bud Light sales is going to go up because they got gay cans? No. They never fucking do. It's just somebody that's a higher up said, hey, we want to be inclusive. Yes, there is a lot of money in being fucking inclusive, and you might really not be. But at this point in time, if you're not really doing anything for gay people, if you're trying to be inclusive and do a Black History Month thing, and you're not really doing it for Black people, if you're doing it during Pacific Islander and Asian Month, if you're doing it during Women's Month and you want to make everything pink, you want to make everything pink during October for breast cancer. That's cute, and it might get you a couple extra sales. But the people that's really down for that shit don't give a shit. And the people that are already supporting your product are going to buy your product because that's the product they fucking like. Sometimes they drink it and they don't even like it because they can't fucking drink beer anymore. Hi, White Claw, and I will get at you because you got some shit taken down off my Etsy before, which is one of the reasons I don't have an Etsy anymore. When this was not even what the fuck I used. You cannot copyright a font or a fucking circle, you bitches. Hey, Sierra. But the fact that there is outrage about this. First of all, why is it? And I'm about to get on the soapbox for real. Now I'm about to talk about some real shit. Why is it that Jewish people should get over the Holocaust? Why is it that Black people should get over slavery and the racism that is still displayed in this country? Why is it that queer people should get over it? Why should we get over all of that? But y'all can't get over the fact that it's been what? At least 15 years. That guess what? Gay Pride is in June. Is it June? It's June, right? Gay Pride is in June. And some people is going to change their logos to rainbow. But y'all can't get over that. You want us to get over shit that has been going on for hundreds of years for us, but y'all can't get over some shit that's branding that's been going on for like 15 years. And honey, they was branding shit gay pride well before they was branding anything for motherfucking Black History Month. They started branding shit for Black History Month in Juneteenth after George Floyd. Tell me I'm fucking lying. And goddamn Asian and Pacific Islander Month. Oh, goddamn, that just happened after the goddamn COVID vaccine because Asian people was just getting beat up in the street for fucking COVID. And they got their shit before Black people got their shit. And by the way, Black people still ain't got their shit because there's still reparations that have not been paid that are a fucking law and government issue that we still ain't fucking got. Holla if you hear me, I holla. And I'm not no kind of SJW. I've been saying that. I ain't never been an SJW. But I know right is wrong is wrong, and I know history, and I know I learned some things for myself, and I studied some things for myself, and I know when shit ain't motherfucker, as my father would say, I know when the water ain't clean. Something smells rotten in the state of Denmark. Well, John got bent. Yeah, rainbow dollars is rainbow capitalism is shady the same way they try to do with Black people. Don't give me now these Neutrogena wipes, we put them in a black packet and we gonna give 10% to Black people. How about developing with a Black fucking scientist or makeup artist and make some Black shit and give them their money? How about that? Y'all ain't new. Y'all late to the party. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Y'all is not new. Y'all just late to the party. Now, the whole reason why I'm doing this video in the first place, instead of doing my research to do this Rise of the Pink Ladies video, instead of doing what else I wanted to do, instead of getting the room set up to start doing my videos again, taking down halfway through it. Got to take the winter shit down because I don't got air blowing in my house no more. Got to get this shit down. Here's the thing. What really pisses me off about the Bud Light thing is that even now, in the way that the media is set up and what I talked about first, what we almost 20 minutes in, somebody died. Somebody was murdered. I seen so many things about this Bud Light can before I ever found out the founder and the owner of Cash App was murdered. Not died of natural causes. Murdered. And when I went on social media, I seen 1,000 things about this Bud Light can. I seen 1,000 goddamn recreations of goddamn Barbie posters, which, by the way, haven't y'all learned from the goddamn 2016 election? Stop putting your face and information in that shit. When I seen it, I was like, you lying. And then I went on Google and said, let me look it up. 9 hours from the time I saw it. This was reported 9 hours ago. And one person in my feed was talking about that. 15 to 20 was talking about a Bud Light beer can. Where have we gotten to the point where human life is not as important as marketing? number one, the woke shit has got out of control. Because 9 times out of 10, let's keep it a buck, 9 times out of 10, the woke people are the people that don't even motherfucking affect. Perfect example, I watched a show called Community. They took an episode down because of blackface. It was not blackface. It was a Dungeons and Dragons episode. Ken Jeong's character was dressed as an orc, which in almost any sci-fi novel or movie you've ever seen are black. And I don't mean black African American. I mean black, the color black, like the color of this goddamn dress, the color of this goddamn jacket, black. They made a quick passing joke where a black character, Yvette Nicole Brown, Shirley, said, so we just going to ignore this hate crime? That was the joke. Now we got to take it all the way down. I got to guarantee you nobody fucking black that watches Community gave a fuck about that, up to and including Yvette Nicole Brown and Donald Glover. I bet they didn't. Because the woke shit gets so out of fucking control. It's like two sides of the same coin. Y'all can get too woke and y'all can get too goddamn conservative too. When they say snowflakes, it be on both fucking sides, y'all. I hate to tell y'all that it do. It be on both sides. Yeah. It be on both sides. Dealing with drama rather than tragedy. It be on both sides. Guess what? Sometimes if you are not part of the marginalized people, shut the fuck up. Let one of us say it first. See how we feel about it. See how that go first. You can have your opinion. You can feel a way about it like that don't look right. See if we get fucking outraged about it first. I get so tired. This is a big one. I get so tired of, I call it the fucking Blazing Saddles comparison. I get so fucking tired of people on both ends saying Blazing Saddles was wrong, also saying Blazing Saddles is a classic and you can never do it again today. First of all, do your fucking research. Mel Brooks literally said he would have never written that movie if he didn't have a black fucking co-writer who was Richard fucking Pryor, who he wanted to play the sheriff that would have been Richard Pryor's first role, and said, I'm not comfortable acting yet, but I will write it with you. The N-word was just not dropped in Blazing Saddles just cuz. And this is what y'all two sides of, I want to be so woke, but I want to be so, the good old days, don't get. Mel Brooks wasn't just out here making black jokes because he fucking could. And he wouldn't. And he still fucking don't. How do I feel about the drag bands? Oh, God damn it. Now you really want to get me on my soapbox. Drag bands are the most ridiculous shit that I've ever heard of since fucking segregation. It's because you know what? Because it is beyond drag bands at this point. I'm like, where does it stop? And then I realized that you have Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton with a song that song is actually banned in schools. I was going to say, where does it stop? Entertainment is entertainment. I was raised this way. This is how I was raised. And I will tell y'all the honest to God truth. I talked to my mother about it all the time. I had talked about my father with it. God rest his soul. Because, see, me and my father had a thing in common that we liked TV shows and documentaries about pimps and hoes. I don't know how many of y'all could sit down with any of your parents, and watch shows about pimps and hoes, but that is something that me and my father had in common, and we had it in common very young. I was very young. The first thing that I remember watching about pimps and hoes was Dr. Detroit. I was about 6. It's a Dan Aykroyd movie. Look it up. It's got the nanny in it. Look it up. HBO used to have Pimps Up, Hoes Down, which was about pimps and hoes. It was something about the psychology of people that would do that interested me. And obviously it was something about that interested my father too. I watched a ton of shit that I had no business watching young. For real. If I had kids, they would never be watching Stripes with Bill Murray. They would never be watching Caddyshack. That shit was filled with sex and profanity and shit kids shouldn't watch. You know what else my parents taught me how to do? Read, write, count, play cards. A lot of y'all do not know this. I graduated a month after turning 17 years old. Because I skipped a grade, they wanted me to skip 2. I would have graduated a month before I turned 16. I was in spelling bees. Hey, 1993, I was in spelling bees, all kind of gifted programs, all kind of specialty programs. I took the fucking ACT in the 7th grade. Mind you, when I was in the 7th grade, I was 2 years younger than everybody else and passed. Yeah. The ACT, the old college entrance. Did I score some wonderful high score? No. But I could have went to college off them scores in the 7th grade at the age of a 5th grader. So there are some things that I don't be wanting to say that it's bragging. But when I tell y'all that I am like fucking highly intelligent, I'm fucking highly intelligent. And it's not a flex. And it's not an exaggeration. I'm fucking highly intelligent. It's just that I try to speak on a level because y'all see me. The real ones are ride with me and know I get a little buzzed up and I'll be saying some goddamn astronomical big ass words like, what the fuck did this bitch just get that word from? Yeah. But my point being is this. I didn't get that smart naturally. You gotta study shit and you gotta learn shit. And if you're interested in stuff, look it up. Read about it for yourself. Because 90% of what y'all are fucking seeing is wrong. And the fact that you would say drag, which is a form of entertainment, and a form of entertainment has been an entertainment since it's been a goddamn play. Men have been in drag since Shakespeare times. Uncle Milton Berle is okay. Okay, Milton Berle is okay. Some Like You Hot, Tony Curtis, that's okay. Mrs. Doubtfire, that's okay. Shanae, Wanda, Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, that's okay. Drag is okay as entertainment until the person that's doing drag is actually doing it is gay. Tu Wong Fu, y'all know Tu Wong Fu is one of my favorite movies. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Oh, drag is all good as long as the people ain't doing it is actually gay though. Now it's a problem. Even when they are gay. Y'all live for John Walters now and Pink Flamingos and Hairspray and shit. Y'all live for it now. Thinking that drag is anything more than fucking entertainment. Let me explain that. Yes, it's so much more that drag has saved people's lives. I mean, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't say no different as a semi-professional rapper as somebody that was like a way more serious YouTuber. I'll tell you the truth. I don't feel like YouTube take that much talent. I'm not saying in general. I'm just saying, like, y'all are putting so much weight on these things. And like, yes, can you change somebody's life? Yes. Is drag just entertainment? No. But why do you think it's people that are ride or die for Beyonce or Barbara Streisand or Rihanna or what's the motherfucker's name? B2K? That's not B2K. Woo, she's old, honey. B2K. What's the other ones? The K-pop ones. Yes, they do mean something to people. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And if you think drag is going to make your kid gay, how's drag going to make your kid gay, but B2K ain't? Or you letting them watch Mrs. Doubtfire ain't? Or them watching fucking Funny Girl ain't? Or A Star is Born or Wizard of Oz? Because just because these people wasn't gay, they are gay icons. So if you're going to tell me drag gonna make them gay, so Lady Gaga gonna make them gay, so Beyonce gonna make them gay. Or what about y'all are so worried about drag queens that all of y'all are talking about is drag queens because in the patriarchy in the male dominated world, y'all ain't tripping, y'all ain't said a word about a goddamn drag king. Y'all, when y'all say everything, it's about drag queens. It's about trans women. Y'all don't say shit about trans men. Y'all don't say shit about drag kings. Y'all don't say shit about it. Cause men. But these are the same men that I was like, I've heard this. Please excuse me. Please do not remove this video. This is a quote that I have heard not once, not twice, not 3 times in my life. Oh my God. Light beers for fags. These are things that I've heard in my life. Where's the cutoff? I didn't want to talk about some, oh, please think of the children bullshit when y'all won't put a goddamn control on a goddamn gun and kids is getting blew away in fucking school. I don't want to hear shit about that. I don't want to hear shit about a life is a life with fucking abortion rights. Because guess what? I'm going to say it. And I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. Some of these little motherfuckers that ran up in a goddamn school probably should have been aborted because their parents wasn't doing what the fuck they needed to do. That these little fuckers were so goddamn disturbed that they took out a bunch of other fucking people before they took themselves out, if they self even got fucking took out. Some of them motherfuckers probably didn't want them kids because they knew that they couldn't do what they were supposed to do for that kid. I'm going to say whatever. Listen, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to on these goddamn YouTube streets. Some of these little motherfuckers shouldn't have been goddamn born. And some of them parents might have knew that. Some of them parents might have knew. I got knocked up with somebody that got mental issues and maybe I don't feel like I'm equipped or ready to raise that child. Some women may even be married to a man and be like, I fucked up and he is going to raise my child something horrible and I would rather not have that child. I'm not equipped to deal with this. For whatever fucking reason. The woman is who has to carry that child for 9 months, and a man can fucking run out. And if a man run out, the mother gotta be there. So it should be her choice. She is the one that has to go through all the physical changes, the mental changes. Come on, man. It's women to go crazy from being pregnant. Postpartum is real. I know a girl that has 6 kids and said she lost a tooth with every child because the child took so much calcium out their body that they lost a tooth with every child, and she has 6. That's just a tooth. If you're not somebody that can carry a child, you have no idea what kind of things go on with your mental and physical health. But these is also the same parents too, and let's keep it a buck. Oh, you worried about a drag queen reading your kid a story, but let your kid, I don't know, play Grand Theft Auto, Star Wars. I'm just saying, I'm not a believer of media raises children. I'm not in that camp because if media raised children, I would be a fucking idiot. Because it's a reason why I'm so pop culture obsessed. Like I love TV, I love movies, I love cartoons, I love all of that shit. My mother will tell you right now, like you could be yelling at me, and if I'm watching something on TV, and this is even as a little girl, you're not getting through. But you know what else my fucking parents did? Parents. That's the issue. Your kids can watch anything as long as you're teaching them values and right or wrong and not letting TV raise your kids. Your kids can watch anything as long as you are parenting and letting them know this is not okay for you to say. This is a false situation. This is not real life. This is not normal. I'm not going to say, I'm going to say normal. And I'm not saying that against drag or anything like that. What is on TV is not normal. It's not. What's in movies is not normal. Guess what? We get in the flood. Superman is not coming to save us. That is not normal. If you want to watch Frozen, ain't nobody about to bust in the song and start shooting snowflakes. It's not normal. So when y'all saying stuff is not normal, nothing on TV and movies and music is normal. It's entertainment. Full circle. Fuck with me. Not saying it's not important, but it's entertainment. Is there plenty of TV shows and movies that I saw myself in? Sure. Absolutely. Did I understand it was an allegory even as a young kid? 100%. But how did I know that? How did I know that I couldn't drink? I'm going to lose some of y'all because of the age. How did I know I couldn't drink gummy berry juice and start bouncing? Yeah, I'm throwing it back to early Disney. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. But did I see myself in the gummy bears? Yeah. You know why? Because the main female's name was Sunny, and she was kind of spunky, tomboyish, didn't look extremely girly, super smart, kind of picked on, and the gummy bears in general were not like other bears. They weren't like the Care Bears. They had issues, they had problems, but they had a little bit of something to them that made them bounce different. Now, I don't know about you, but a bunch of bears in the woods that had a little bit of something different that made them bounce different sound a whole lot like a black person to a 7-year-old kid. We can find allegories in ourselves in anything, and that is important. And it's so important. But you do have to have a parent to tell you, like, this is not real. I didn't think I was about to go out in the woods and drink some gummy berry juice and become a gummy bear. No. But did I feel it? You don't think it was a lot of girls who may have grew up with all brothers that didn't relate to Smurfette, but did they think Gargamel and Azrael was chasing them around? No, there's an allegory for everything, but you have to parent and make sure the kid knows that. The problem is y'all are so, not y'all, the world is so dependent on media that the Barbie movie coming out is more important than a gay pride beer can, which shouldn't even be in the goddamn conversation at all, is more important than the founder and owner of Cash App. Something that is huge that we all use. Think about if Mark Zuckerberg would have got murdered. Steve Jobs. Tom. Even right now, Tom from Facebook got murdered. Y'all would be like, what? Not Facebook. Tom from MySpace. Y'all would be like, what? But how, of the three main things that I have seen today, despite a fourth that I was actually concentrating on, which is the premiere of Rise of the Pink Ladies, because you know, TV, movie, media. Oh, we got to talk about that first. I heard about the Barbie movie. I say more about that than anything because everybody got to get their own selfies. This says, this Barbie's a rock star. Fuck off. Barbie, and I'm into the Barbie movie, but just like, fuck off. I see more of that than anything. The next thing I saw was people being mad about a fucking beer can because it was fucking Pride. And the last thing I saw was someone being murdered. And that's still not the most important story that's out there. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But anyway, I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I'm going to get this everything set up so I can do reviews tomorrow and do my Rise of the Pink Ladies. I am going to finish watching it and taking my notes here because as you can see, the notebook is like right here because I'm just signing shit off. And fuck, man, grease is the word. Keep it greasy. Damn, I'm mixing all the metaphors. Keep it greasy. Deuces.